Welcome back to April Anger. Our first match is going to be Kirby against Pit. We have now moved down to round 3 of the tournament. That definitely means that we have only the highest quality amiibos fighting each other now. Pit and Kirby deciding to engage in an air battle. They both have a whole bunch of jumps and air mobility. So that is something they are allowed to do. It is not something you would normally see them do, though, just because innately being on the ground is better than being in the air in this game. Kirby gets one hit of the spike hitbox on Pit. Pit has such a great recovery, he's easily going to be able to make that back. Pit goes for the spike, does not connect. Kirby goes for the spike as well. These characters are viciously trying to spike each other, and Pit finally gets one to stick. That means Kirby's going to lose the first stock. Kirby with a great read with the hammer, catching Pit out. Another grounded spike from Pit. I'm beginning to think that he may just really like the down air move in general. Playing in the air, they get a trade. It's going to mean that Kirby gets his first stock taken off of Pit, only taking about, at the time it was 10%. Quickly dealing a quick 60% to Pit. Although Kirby was behind very briefly, and now Pit has taunted as well. Not something you want to be seeing. The dangerous thing about taunting is that whenever your amiibo taunts, it means that they're not doing something else. And something else could be applying pressure to the amiibo, killing the amiibo, dealing damage to the amiibo, or just any opponent, really. Especially with the rarity of taunts that have a practical purpose, and the taunts that do have a practical purpose do not have much practicality of purpose. It's usually a weak hitbox, kind of as a bonus nod. Kirby just fell into that. He could have done so many other things. If he had fallen through the platform and become stone, he would have had a better situation there. So now things aren't looking good for Kirby, just because Kirby has not managed to take one of Pit's stocks before losing one of his own. That being said, Kirby has definitely shown a knack for dealing a whole bunch of damage, so he could definitely get an early kill here. But a lot of his killing strategy seems to be a down air by the ledge, or an up smash on the platform will do it instead. Kirby with a very dominating third stock. He'll be moving on. Our next match is going to be Wii Fit Trainer against Steve. Steve has done a pretty good job manhandling his opponents to this point. However, I think Wii Fit, for some reason, will just be naturally immune to Steve's level of shenanigans. See, like there, no nonsense, just a couple of forward smashes on the guy. Great combo conversion from Wii Fit Trainer, turning disadvantage into her own combo. Off stage, successfully air dodging through Steve's assault. Steve has used a couple of anvils, and he hasn't had much time to mine. I think he might start getting depleted on resources if this match goes on long enough. Wii Fit Trainer catching Steve with the hula hoops. They do have a hitbox, but it's not an impressive hitbox. They are hula hoops after all. So you don't normally see them utilized as part of a combo. This metal platform is definitely messing up Steve. He has not been able to drop anvils on Wii Fit Trainer as effectively as he would prefer. Drop through the platform is going to catch Wii Fit Trainer. Charging up a Sun Salutation, at least partway. Sun Salutation is definitely a move you want to fully charge. Wii Fit Trainer using deep breathing, jumping all the way up onto Steve's top anvil. This is a really bad situation for Steve. Steve is out of Legend invincibility, but Wii Fit Trainer decides to use the hula hoops to retreat to center stage. Running out of axe durability. That's not something you want to have happen in the middle of your combo. Both characters trading. Steve got more weapons crafted. Wii Fit Trainer got a Sun Salutation made. Only time will tell to see which one will be more influential. But it's probably going to be the weapons unless Wii Fit Trainer uses the Sun Salutation to get the kill. Going suspiciously low for that recovery. Wii Fit Trainer has caught out Steve with so many of these neutral airs. And the Sun Salutation gets stopped by a Minecraft block. Steve able to successfully combo Wii Fit Trainer to death. Wii Fit Trainer catches a random down smash. We're now at a one-stock game. Steve has not reached his first diamond yet. Although we are on Smashville, which means that he does not have the... basically, when Steve mines on stages like Final Destination or Battlefield, there's a strict cycle that his materials are going to go through. It's actually supposed to help competitive players, but Smashville is kind of more of a casual stage, which means that you get the normal arrangement. Wii Fit Trainer successfully not landing on the TNT. Steve is running low on resources. He does get a second piece of iron, but all of his other resources are wood. Throwing him off stage. Not able to catch him with the spike. Wii Fit Trainer not at a high enough percent to die from Steve's spike. Getting hit by the anvil, bouncing off of the wood. It was a close match. Steve is going to be moving on. That brings us to Snake against Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon being more of a rushdown type of character. In real life, most Snake players excel by grenade camping and sometimes using their projectiles and spamming them to edgeguard. Two things that the amiibo definitely does not do much of. However, Snake does have some long-lasting moves that the amiibo has just a weird ability to hit more of than you'd expect. That's usually how the amiibo seems to find success. Snake going low, knowing to C4 recover, does not get it, and Snake dies out of pity. Almost gets the Raptor boost off of Snake, looks like it did not connect. Both retreating on top of the stage, learning their lesson. Life is a gift. Snake goes high, lands with an aerial. Falcon probably could have punished that, but he didn't choose to. Great tech from Captain Falcon on the stage there. Actually getting a nice combo on Snake as well. Rolling through the down smash, avoiding the second hitbox there. Good news for Captain Falcon. Snake's gonna go high again. Captain Falcon fumbling at the ledge, not able to get the punish. Grounded spike from Snake, follows it up with an up air. Does not use the Nikita. And his version of off stage pressure is to jump at Captain Falcon and use the Cypher. Nikita edgeguard, does not get it to hit though. Captain Falcon's going to make that back. Falcon is at about 144% here, meaning that a lot of Snake's kill moves, such as random up tilts, will kill Captain Falcon. Up smash at the ledge, barely not doing the job though. Dash attack at the ledge, still not doing the job. Going low, dangerous for Snake because your Cypher can be broken, which usually results in your death. Captain Falcon almost dying to dash attack, but not for the third time in a... well, not in a row, but in recent memory. Neutral air is going to kill Captain Falcon from the other side of the stage. Falcon definitely has an uphill to climb. Snake, despite his appearance, is actually a rather heavy character. Snake has definitely lapped Captain Falcon's percent, already passed his own even though he recently took the stock. Down tilt throws Snake into an unfortunate situation, but the Cypher hitbox saves him from getting spiked. And the Nikita missile is going to kill Captain Falcon, meaning that Snake will be moving on in the tournament. And in this corner we have Mega Man against Olimar. Two characters who are definitely pretty good with the projectile game. Gonna be interesting to see how this one plays out. I think the arcing nature of Olimar's Pikmin is definitely going to help him beat out a lot of Mega Man's projectiles. Although, they seem to have opted to instead beat the crap out of each other up close. Which is always a viable option you can go for. Definitely if you're a player learning to pick up a projectile character, as antithetical as it would sound, I could actually recommend that you learn to use a character without projectiles first, mainly because of how much of a crutch sometimes projectiles can become. I've definitely seen a lot of players who have not learned how to play without them. So if you can learn your character without projectiles and then use them, you can first of all see the situations in which they are more useful, but also it means when the other player inevitably approaches you, you're not going to be out of luck. Mega Man getting the longest lasting footstool to down air combo I think I've ever seen. Not even counting out a combo, but it's still landed. Mega Man's easily going to be able to make that back. Barely clipping one of Olimar's Pikmin there. Anyone struggling to play Mega Man, one thing that definitely helps ease the pain, because a lot of his moves are a little underwhelming up close, is that Mega Man actually has really good aerials. Such as right there, you can see the back air comes out really quick, forward air covers a lot of space. So if the enemy's ever getting too close to you, throw out an aerial. And then, see where that takes you. Getting 2 hits of pellets, that's enough to knock Olimar off stage. Mega Man standing in place while Olimar charged an up smash. Olimar is throwing out a whole bunch of these up smashes. They're not landing, but I guess you could counter this pressure. Mega Man with the raw wake-up up-tilt. Anyone who doesn't know, Mega Man's up-tilt is actually a remnant from a couple of the fighting games he starred in. Capcom being a company that's known for having a lot of fighting games in their repertoire. So it's basically a move that's based off of the head... No, not the Hadouken, the Shoryuken. As such, if you hit somebody with the base of the attack, it's pretty strong, as it turns out. Nice parry from Mega Man. He's even able to get a down smash off of it. Mega Man's down smash isn't even particularly safe, but he was able to avoid getting punished because he landed the move. Mega Man with a second taunt this match. This is a little odd because the amiibo definitely were not taunting this much the year before. There have been a couple updates since then, and for all we know, they could have changed the amiibo AI handling system. Not that I think they would intentionally force amiibo to taunt more, but they could have accidentally one way or another. Or I'm just gaslighting myself, and it's always been this way. Who knows? Another raw up tilt for Mega Man. Nicely timed air dodge. Unfortunately, he's still unable to escape the full assault. Olimar going low again. Does not have ledge invincibility. Mega Man shoots pellets over his head, though. Trading which was actually pretty pivotal for Olimar. He probably wouldn't have died, but it could have actually been pretty close there because the up smash was charged for a little bit. Olimar struggling to kill Mega Man, but Mega Man's still struggling to rack up percent on Olimar. Olimar does manage a way to kill Mega Man that puts Mega Man basically a stock behind. Although his pellet is able to beat out the white Pikmin. Mega Man's starting the up air chain. A lot of characters have gotten killed way too early because they tried to jump out of it. Good parry for Mega Man again. Learning from his mistake of getting hit by the up smash on the platform. But Mega Man is just taking too much percent from Olimar. I don't think he's going to be able to make this back. Not that I don't have faith in all my amiibo, but sometimes you have to accept reality. Very high up air is going to kill Olimar, but Mega Man has to kill Olimar before taking basically like 3 normal moves and a kill move, because he's at 90%. And if Olimar plays it well with his purple Pikmin, goes off stage, they both make it back. Raw up tilt, it's a great kill move, but it's not very safe on a low HP opponent. Mega Man with another parry, another parrying the up smash on a platform. Actually, that's quite a specific scenario. They're both off stage, and they both make it back. Olimar doesn't even need to give up his Pikmin. In Smash Bros., Olimar's Pikmin may not be the... Oh, that's gonna kill Mega Man. Olimar moves on. Looks like we've got Gannondorf against Piranha Plant. I don't know how this match is going to go, but I get the feeling that somebody is going to die early. In some form or fashion. Piranha Plant getting the music advantage. There's no intrinsic buff for that, but it's always impressive when you get it on the random shuffle. It's especially more impressive when your game series only has a very small number of songs available to it. Piranha Plant has charged up Poison Breath. Gannondorf doesn't have any percentage on the board. Well, on Piranha Plant, I mean. Barely dodging the Patooey. Gets a hit on Piranha Plant. Gets his assault stuffed out by a forward air. Put off stage. Gannondorf's making that back, though. Up throw from Piranha Plant. It is a kill throw. Doesn't get it, but he does land the up smash. Piranha Plant barely agile enough to avoid the up tilt from Gannondorf. That is something we've seen he's had a knack for using. Getting a spike off of Piranha Plant, only 30% behind Piranha Plant, and especially for a Ganon player, 30% is not that bad at all. Catching Piranha Plant's tech in place. Edgeguarding with the neutral air. Good job, Gannondorf. And he gets the tech. That definitely saved his life there. Piranha Plant trying to counter edgeguard with the Patooey. Gannondorf with another great tech. Piranha Plant finally making it back on stage. Getting the grab countered by the Patooey. The pot is not able to be lowered enough to get Gannondorf in that position, because Piranha Plant stayed on the ground. If he had jumped into the air first, he could have angled it a little bit lower. Gannondorf's off stage, gets spiked by Piranha Plant. That one feels personal. Risky move by Piranha Plant. Recovering high like that, you are most likely going to get killed by Gannondorf. Getting scooped away from his Patooey, Gannondorf is not able to successfully hit him, but he came close. And when you're fighting Gannondorf, coming close means that, well, it's very important because it means you could have lost your life. Gannondorf only 60% behind. You could basically think of it as 30% from stock 1, 30% from stock 2. Playing along on the ledge, Piranha Plant's jab is able to beat out Gannondorf's down smash, mid down smash. Gannondorf's off stage, dangerous position, able to get the death hug on Piranha Plant. I think it's called the Dark Dive, but the death hug is just so funny. Gannondorf finally using a smash attack. Getting ledge trumped, hit by the back air. Piranha Plant's going to be moving on. Here we've got Ness against Inkling. Two kids, believe it or not. If you were to tell me that Smash Brothers would eventually be a game where you could use child labor combat, I wouldn't get what you mean, but I guess you'd be right. Ness going way too high to get hit by that up smash from Inkling. Inkling really hoping that Ness fell into it, but of course he didn't. Although with the amiibo, you never know. Sometimes they do. Ness getting Inkling off stage, getting hit by a forward air. Resetting him back to the stage. Gets hit by the roller, but Inkling gets too greedy charging the smash attack. Ness is off stage. Is able to make it back, but he gets hit by a roller for it, but Inkling is too slow to capitalize on it. Back throw off at the ledge, almost killing Ness, but not quite. Ness is going to make that back. It's Inkling off stage. Goes for a edge guard, but Inkling air dodges through it. It is definitely difficult to frame trap the amiibo because you can't apply pressure to bait out an air dodge, because the amiibo just usually don't do that. One of the perks of the semi-precognition they get in order to function. Back throw from across the stage is not going to kill Inkling. So when you frame trap them, you have to very most definitely frame trap them. And hope that they don't, like, air dodge away out of your frame trap or stuff like that. Ness refusing to die. Okay, he does eventually die, but not before dealing 150% to Inkling. Getting this kill is not going to be difficult, he just gets an up air. A lot of Ness's aerials will kill. In fact, I'm pretty sure all of them can. Obviously, we're not going to see them all kill this match because Inkling only has 3 lives to give. Throw combo from Inkling, evening things up, even if Inkling got a little overzealous with that up smash there. Ness is off stage, Inkling is not doing anything about it. Getting Ness with the up smash. Body blocking Ness, he's not going to be able to grab the ledge. I don't know if he could have anyways, but losing that extra distance definitely sealed his fate. Grounded spike converting to an up smash. Ness has some pretty dangerous attacks you do not want to get hit by. Up air, almost killing. Back throw from across the stage is not killing, but Ness is really not having any problems, just throwing Inkling wherever he feels like at the moment. 5% ahead, auto heals down to 0.8%. For a brief moment there, it was an incredibly close game. It's still pretty close, Smash Brothers being undefined and all. Or at least not as strictly defined as most other fighting games. Which is actually an interesting topic. If you ask anybody who plays Smash Brothers is definitely a fighting game. But if you ask anyone who plays any other sort of fighting game, they usually don't think of Smash Brothers as a fighting game. Kind of stems from everyone having different... That's gonna kill Ness, isn't it? But Inkling dies first! The life-saving self-destruct. Up next, Little Mac against Sephiroth. Now, I think Little Mac is gonna be Sephiroth's specific kryptonite, because Sephiroth is excelled greatly using the length of his forward air and back air at characters, usually when they're off stage. And Little Mac, being Little Mac, is not spending too much time off stage or even off the ground. He's probably going to low profile a lot of those. Also, at the same time, Sephiroth, one of his strongest attributes is when he gets the wing, he gets super armor on some of his smash attacks. But Little Mac gets armor basically all of the time. So I'm pretty sure Little Mac is going to be armoring through a couple of these attacks from Sephiroth. And I guess the KO punch also, if it successfully lands, is going to be a way for Little Mac to just ignore Sephiroth's swing. Little Mac footstooling Sephiroth in order to recover. Good job. Every Little Mac recovery feels like a gift. Little Mac landing a back air that is going to give Sephiroth the wing. Sephiroth has to land. Little Mac tries to catch it with a dash attack, doesn't get it. Grace period wasn't up. Little Mac still has the KO punch. Landing a down smash instead, still getting the kill though. Getting cut by a up smash on the ground. The most embarrassing hitbox of Sephiroth's up smash to get hit by. It's just such a large sword. Sephiroth has thrown out so many forward airs that just didn't work. He is able to gimp Little Mac. Little Mac keeps trying to go high for an edge guard, not realizing that he then has to return immediately in order to make it back to the stage. Forward air edge guard off of Sephiroth. Now gets hit by a lot of the hits of Octoslash there. Now, the auto heal does benefit Little Mac a little bit. Because of the way KO Punch charges up, the fastest way to get it to charge up, Little Mac's not able to make that back. Very quick game, Sephiroth's gonna win. Only losing one stock of 36%. And for the last match of this video, we have Simon against King Dedede.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, they both go to a quick start. Simon's dash attack much faster than King Dedede's dash attack, although it didn't even look like he threw out a move. King Dedede already going for a down air. Not able to land it, but Simon using an up-close up smash. Simon's up smash does not have any of the tertiary hitboxes on the side that throw people up into the main attack. Oh, Simon almost getting an early kill on King Dedede. Edge guarding him. King Dedede's not going to be able to make that back. Simon taking a stock with only 26%. Very good position to be in. King Dedede's inhale can reflect projectiles. It actually does it differently from most other reflectors. And it's one-sided and so committal that you're probably not going to be seeing it much, if at all, this match. I mean, there's the inhale right there, but it looked like he was more trying to suck up Simon with it. Throwing out a Gordo, trying to use projectiles against a projectile character. Actually not that bad of a strategy, no matter what I made it sound like. King Dedede canceling the Super Dedede jump before landing on the platform, then actually makes you undergo more lag, and it means you don't have a hitbox to protect your landing. They definitely did not want people to spam the move and try to get around the normally moderately lengthed landing lag. King Dedede orbiting above Simon, an impenetrable wall of body slams. Simon not realizing that his up smash probably would have reached King Dedede from there. A little bit of a janky combo there, because it normally isn't one. There was definitely a trade that made it possible by viewers like you. Forward air off stage is going to kill King Dedede. Something to remember about, well, both of the Belmonts, is that they can be above the stage and still be edgeguarding you because of the length of their forward air and back air. Nice drag down from Simon. Goes for the down tilt, which I suppose is fine. I've never lapped out what follow-up move does the most percent. Although for some reason I'm inclined to think it's up B, because that does about 17 or so. King Dedede trying to get back to center stage. Simon is not letting it happen. King Dedede is a character with many jumps and a pretty big recovery, so even though his airspeed is pretty poor, he can still usually make it back to the stage. However, this match he's been killed in the process by Simon's forward air, usually. Releasing the inhale too early, he could have gotten Simon if he held it. Down throw to back air combo. Usually the amiibo goes for down throw to forward air. Down smash barely reaching out to hit King Dedede. Up air is not going to kill Simon yet. Give him another 20% though. Simon is still alive, needs to grab the ledge. Trumps King Dedede. Both characters are very short on life. And they're also whiffing all of their moves. Playing definitely very safe. Air dodging successfully through the forward air. Catching out the landing with the forward tilt. The Simon specialty. Inhale saving King Dedede from the forward smash. It probably would have killed. Simon is not able to make it back. King Dedede is going to be moving on. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of April Anger. See you next time.